My influencer stepsister told hundreds of thousands of people I was dead, raised nearly $300,000 in my name, and built an entire sympathy-driven brand off my tragic disappearance. She thought she had gotten away with it until I walked into her live charity gala and watched her face drain of color in front of everyone. For as long as I can remember, my stepsister Chloe was obsessed with attention. Every moment of her life had to be photographed, filmed, edited, and uploaded. If something dramatic happened, she turned it into content. If nothing dramatic happened, she found a way to create it. Meanwhile, I was the complete opposite. I worked remotely, stayed off social media, and valued my privacy. Last year had been exhausting, so I booked a month-long retreat at a meditation center in a remote mountain area. There was no reliable phone signal, no internet access, and very little contact with the outside world. It was exactly what I needed. When the retreat ended, I drove back toward the city and finally turned my phone on. Within seconds, notifications started flooding in. Missed calls, texts, emails, voicemails, hundreds of them. At first I thought there had been some kind of family emergency. Then I opened social media. My stomach dropped. Photos of me were everywhere. People were posting tributes. Comments were filled with messages saying, "Rest in peace." According to Chloe's videos, I had gone hiking alone, disappeared, and was presumed dead after a tragic accident. She had uploaded emotional videos of herself crying on camera. Every post received millions of views. News blogs picked up the story. Her follower count exploded. But the worst part was what came next. She had launched a fundraiser supposedly dedicated to creating a memorial foundation in my honor. Nearly $300,000 had already been donated. As I dug deeper, I discovered that the foundation barely existed. The money was being routed through accounts connected to businesses Chloe controlled. I was furious. But instead of posting that I was alive, I contacted an attorney. Within days, investigators began reviewing financial records, donation transactions, and public statements connected to the fundraiser. They advised me not to say anything publicly, so I disappeared again. For weeks, Chloe continued expanding the story. She appeared on podcasts, interviews, and live streams talking about the loss of her beloved sister. The more she talked, the more evidence she created. Then came her biggest event yet. A luxury hotel downtown hosted a charity gala dedicated to my memory. Sponsors attended, influencers attended, local celebrities attended. The entire event was being live streamed. Investigators told me it was the perfect opportunity. That night, Chloe stood on stage wearing an expensive black gown. A giant screen behind her displayed photos of me while she fought back dramatic tears. She told the audience how important it was to continue supporting the foundation. Then the ballroom doors opened. Heads turned, conversations stopped, the live stream camera swung toward the entrance. And there I was, alive, walking into the room. The expression on Chloe's face changed instantly. Confusion, shock, pure panic. The room fell completely silent. I calmly walked toward the stage. Someone handed me a microphone. "Hi, Chloe," I said. "You seem surprised to see me?" Gasps spread throughout the crowd. Several investigators who had been positioned around the ballroom approached the stage. Chloe looked like she couldn't breathe. As guests watched in disbelief, investigators informed her that the fundraiser and associated financial activity were under investigation. The live stream captured everything. Sponsors immediately distanced themselves. Donors demanded answers. Within hours, clips from the event had spread across the internet. The fundraiser was frozen. Authorities continued their investigation, and Chloe's carefully built online empire began collapsing faster than it had ever grown. Turns out pretending your sister is dead for money is a terrible long-term business strategy.